in today's reading, we are going to be looking at your career, your future career success, and what is going on right now in your career. Before you, you will see three different groups. This is Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. Take a moment to gaze upon these different groups and choose the one that is calling to you the most. Now, if you're feeling called to more than one different group, then there are messages for you in the other ones as well. So go ahead and watch those too. You will find the timestamps for these groups down in the description. You can pause this video if you need more time to choose. All right, I will see you at your reading. Hello, Group 1, and welcome to your reading. In this reading, we're going to be taking a look at your career success in the future, and I'm going to look at what's happening in your life now. We're also going to look at some oracle cards to help guide us more in your reading on your future career success. All right, I'm going to take a moment now to deal out your cards, and then we'll get to your reading. All right, Group 1, let's take a look at the cards that I pulled for you. First, we have in your present situation, 9 of Cups and 8 of Cups. I'm going to reveal all the cards and then we'll talk about them. In your past, we have 5 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles for lessons. This is your subconscious. 3 of Pentacles, Justice, the Strength. An action moving forward, 6 of Wands. Your outcome card, 9 of Wands. And your guidance, 8 of Wands. All right, Group 1. I'm going to draw a couple of cards from this career oracle deck first before we get into your reading to see where you're at in your career now and where is this going. So first, let's take a look at where you're at now. And now let's take a look at your future career. Okay. I'm going to take a look at the 2 different oracle cards that I pulled for you in regards to where you're at now in your career, where you're going. So for the first one, it says, I focus on my intentions and take positive action to manifest my goals. My confidence is rock solid. I am prosperous and abundant in all facets of my life. Currently, a general contractor. Are you unnatural at overseeing projects through the completion? You have the skills necessary to follow your dreams. Stay grounded and focused. Create a strong foundation and a good team of people around you that have confidence and believe in your ability to be prosperous and abundant. Okay, so this is where you're at currently. Now, let's look at your future. My thought processes are conscious and healthy, and I'm mindful and present as I create meals. My body metabolizes the food I prepare with ease. I am grateful for all involved in bringing food to my table. Chef. Are you fully present during food preparation? Are your thoughts elsewhere? Observe your thoughts and stay in the moment. And with each vegetable you cut and each meal you prepare, maintain a grateful attitude for all it took to bring food to your kitchen. Now let's get into your tarot reading as we look at where you're currently at. With the general contractor, I see a lot of you work on contract. So you could be absolutely any field, but you work on a contract basis. You're not necessarily employed for a company. You might work on contract for a specific company, but you're not on their payroll. So a lot of you are not on anyone's payroll. You are contracted out. That means you have pretty good skills. You've been working hard at it. And I can see that as in the past, we have 5 of Swords here. You've had to really fight your way through this field that you have been in. You've dealt with many people arguing with you in hostile work environments. You're stressed a lot about your past and the work environments that you have been in. Perhaps you have had some bad people that you have worked with, and they have challenged you a lot, and you are now sick and tired of dealing with it, and you are ready for a change. As we have the 8 of Cups, along with the 9 of Cups, with the 8 of Cups, she is walking away. So you can see that you are walking away from a career that you currently have, or you want to. It's inside of you now to move ahead. You're thinking of ways of how you can move ahead, and you're wondering what to do. As the 10 of Pentacles is here with your lessons that you've learned from the past, it is very important for you, to support your family and to have a stable family environment. You want abundance, not just for yourself, but for the people that you love. That's something that's really important to you. Perhaps also the people that have come before you have been successful, and you have inherited this desire to also be successful. You may have also had learned from this contracting from family business, family strengths. For example, if you come from a family of plumbers, or you come from a family of welders, or you come from a family of accountants. So it is a family business or a family career that has been followed by many of you. And I feel as though those of you watching this have been following a career that was set by your family, and you've done well, but you weren't enjoying it. It has been a struggle for you. But you are a very successful person. You have gained a lot of clients. People actually do like working with you. You just don't like working with them. Now, there definitely is some people that you enjoy working with, don't get me wrong. But what I see here moving forward is your desire to change. Now, in your subconscious, I see with 3 of Pentacles, justice and strength. You are looking for fair and honest dealings in your work. You want to work with people who are good, who work well with you. And you have a lot of faith in yourself. You feel strong in your subconscious. You believe in yourself. You know that you can do this. And you are really strongly desiring working with people that actually have your best interest at heart, who want to do the things you do. I see that there is something that is like revolutionary happening here inside of you. You're ready to just throw caution to the wind and go after a dream. You're feeling this in your heart now, and you feel like it's time. You feel that things are balanced enough right now. Perhaps you have earned enough money in your savings that you feel you can move ahead and try a different career. This is saying that you are favored to do this, to move forward, to seek a different career. Now, with your advice here with 6 of Wands moving forward, I can see that you are meant to be in the public eye. You are meant to speak publicly. Perhaps some of you are thinking of getting a channel, like a TikTok channel, YouTube channel, some kind of social media that you want to go on and you want to talk about something. And it's something that is different from what you have been doing, but you have learned a lot of essential skills from what you've been doing. This is telling you that it would be a good idea to do public speaking now about what it is that you're doing. You need to put this out there. The public needs to see. You need to stand in your spotlight. You're meant to do that. You are meant to stand in the spotlight. You are meant to be seen and heard from people. You have an important thing that you need to say. You are an artist. And I see it does not matter what your contracting work was for. You are truly an artist. As we have the chef here moving forward, it's not necessarily that some of you might actually become chefs. It's more about taking a passion, something you already enjoy, and creating something new out of it, a career out of it, for example. And a lot of you, it will be around preparing things like preparing meals, preparing workshops, or anything around health, nutrition, and being strong and being fit. I see that you are actually people here who believe in being fit. You are strong and you want to teach this to other people, for some of you. So chef is not literal, but it is about showing off something that you love to the public and showing them how to do it. I see you explaining things to people on how you do what it is you do. So for example, creating recipes that can be shared. So whatever it is you're doing now is going to be completely different than what you're doing in the future. Now, some of you might be taking what you're doing now and creating more of a public career out of it and showing people how you do it, the artistry behind it. I feel you're artists at heart, and that artistry wants to come out in something you're passionate about. And for a lot of you, it is food, but it doesn't have to be. It's about anything that just makes you feel excited, and it's something you feel called to do. So with your advice up here with 8 of Wands coming from Spirit, it's saying don't hesitate. Now is the time. Act. Move with haste. Don't hold yourself back, because the situation is currently very good for you now to change careers and to move ahead. You are being given the green light here of saying, if that is what you really want to do, then it's definitely you are supported in this endeavor. But don't wait. Do act on it. You're not afraid. You don't have fear. You are strong enough to do this, for sure, with your subconscious showing up with strength. It tells me that you have a lot of faith in yourself and that you are strong and that you definitely can do this. With 9 of Wands as your outcome card here, I can see that isn't going to be easy. It is going to be a path that is going to require patience and consistency, and for you to show up every day, even when it's hard. So don't forget to do that. Don't give up. This is saying don't give up. No matter what happens, no matter how hard it might be at first, eventually you will succeed. These cards are favoring you for something in the future with a career in the public eye. So it is important to follow that and follow your heart. Just be consistent and keep showing up. So let's take a look now at your oracle cards to see what they have to say. You are very close to achieving your goal. Now, some of you have already started moving on here. You have created a new career for yourself, or you're going there. And if that's the case, you need a little bit more public recognition, and you also need to be consistent and consistently show up for your audience, or they will go away. So it's important for you to persevere at this time. Don't let fear or any kind of hesitancy hold you back. Now is the time to move forward with confidence. Next, we have almost there. As you can see, the cards are very much stressing how close you are to achieving your goal, and to not give up. You must persevere. What you need to do is to have more people see you. So perhaps you have started an online channel or something like that. And this is saying keep going. Even if you're not seeing the results right now, maybe you're not doing very well right now in whatever it is that you've decided to do and you're worried about it, don't, because it will just take some time and perseverance, and keep going. Keep going. All right, next we have release any fear or hesitancies that you have around this. I don't feel this pile is very afraid. I think that you're brave. I think you have no problem standing up in front of a group of people and talking to them. You might feel scared about it, but you're brave enough to do it. And so any negativity you need to release, because it doesn't serve you. It's just going to hold you back. And you're very much being asked to do that and have faith right now and tap into that inner part of yourself that does have faith, because you do. All right. So we have pulled 3 of this Oracle deck. The first is the Spark of the Hustle. And we have Creator Fire. Love it. And we have Gratitude again. All right. This keeps going back to you. Don't give up. Persevere. Keep going. Spark of the Hustle. Creator Fire. Find that passion. Tap into that. Tap into that 9 of Cups here. The reason why you're doing this. The reason why you're doing this is your fuel. That's your fire. That's what's going to get you going. That's what's going to, what they say, light your fire under your butt and keep you going. That's what you need right now. Be grateful for all of the successes that you've had along the way, no matter how hard they were, no matter what is going on in your life. Find reasons to feel good about it. Do not let anything hold you back right now. It is really important that you continue on this path and persevere and find strength and know that you're almost there. Now, and know that Spirit's idea of almost there is going to be a little bit different than yours. I know. They have a different time than us. So the point here, though, is to not worry about that. Almost there means that you are almost there. And to keep going. Don't give up. This entire reading is saying don't give up on whatever it is that you've started or you're thinking about doing or you've been doing and it's not really working out for you. Just keep going, because it's going to change. And just be grateful for the successes that you do have along the way. Finally, we have indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So with this 9 of Cups here in the beginning, it might be that there's a lot of different things that you want to do and you're having a hard time narrowing it down to just one thing. And you feel like maybe you have to leave something or walk something behind. Or there's a tension here. I feel this tension here of not knowing where to move forward. And with this indecision card, it's really important that you move forward decisively and don't feel like you have to know all the answers right now, because they're not going to all come to you right now. All you need to do is increase your presence, increase your visibility, let people know who you are, make sure you are seen, keep showing up, and you will know what direction to take as you move along. If that's something that has been holding you back, is not knowing the direction to take. If you don't know the direction to take and you're not sure what to do, this whole reading is just to keep going and keep doing it, because eventually that will become very clear to you. Release any negativity. Hold on to faith. You've got this. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, Group 1. Please do subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you back. And I love doing these readings. And so to help me support my channel, I would love it if you could like or comment on the video if you liked the video and if you feel like commenting, of course. No pressure to do that. I just would be helpful if you did. If you did enjoy this video, to please interact with it, so that helps me get seen by the algorithm and it supports me as a creator. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you again. Bye now. Hello, Group 2, and welcome to your reading. In this reading, we're going to be taking a look at your career and success. So we're going to look at your current career, where you're at currently, and where you're going to be going into the future. So I'm going to quickly deal out all of your cards, and then we're going to see what is in store for your career. All right, we've laid out all the cards. Now I'm going to take a look at this oracle deck. So I'm going to look at your past, or rather your career currently, and then where it's going in the future. Strongly feel that group 1 and group 2 are connected. So if you did feel drawn to the first group, you may want to check that out. Use your own intuition there. Okay, so that's your past. 2 of them wanted to come out. I'm going to now look at future. I kind of think that these 2 are the same. Past and future. I'm going to pull one more and see. Sorry, my table is wobbly. All right, so I'm going to take a look at your career cards first for these. Now, I kind of have a feeling that these are both your current and future. But let's take a look and see. So this is affirmation. I have a strong relationship with the spoken word. I have a vision of the bigger picture from an objective standpoint. I have ideas that are worth spreading. Publisher. Do you have strong communication skills? Literature or journalism, make sure the style and content of the work is correct. Look at your written work as if it is to be published. Tap into that part of you that is a visionary wordsmith, okay? Next we have, my mind is strong and clear. It is safe for me to be powerful and smart. I am extremely intelligent. Teacher, do you recognize the power of your mind? Retrain your brain, mind, thoughts, and consciousness to focus on your goals and ambitions. Transform negating emotions and thoughts to realize your intellect and inner power. You have the power to achieve great things. Okay. Let's see your future. Affirmation. I focus on my intentions and take positive actions to manifest my goals. My confidence is rock solid. I am prosperous and abundant in all facets of life. General contractor. This is exactly why I thought you were connected to group 1. Okay. So general contractor came up in their current, and that's kind of how I feel with this group. I see that you all, I see that this is all your past, present, and future. I don't think you have, I don't see that you're necessarily going through a career change, more like a career evolution. So that the teacher is what you've been doing currently or in the past, where you have been sharing knowledge with people, teaching it in some way, shape, or form, however that resonates with you. And now you're probably looking at getting published, or you're thinking about writing or taking this teaching now to a book form, perhaps. Maybe you have a novel in mind, a book in mind, or a course that you want to teach. There's something you want to publish, and it has to do with your teaching and the things that you have been teaching for some time. With general contractor in the future, I see that you are going to be working with a lot of different people, and that you're always going to be self-employed. You're never going to have a traditional career like others. It's possible you do now or you have in the past, but in the future, I see that you're going to be working more on a contract basis. You're going to be more entrepreneurial, self-employed, essentially, where your money is going to come from a variety of different sources and not just one. So multiple sources of income is what I see for you as the future career. All right, group 2, let's take a look now at your tarot cards and see what they have to say. In your present, we have 8 of Cups, exactly the same as pile 1. I just knew. I knew group 1 was the same as this one. And I felt it when I was in group 1 because I kept saying group 2 over and over when I was doing that reading. Very interesting. All right. It's to be noted. In the past, we have 3 of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. Action to take, lessons learned. 5 of Swords. Oh my goodness. This reading is so close to group 1. In the subconscious, which also wanted 3 cards like group 1, we have the Hermit, Princess of Pentacles, and Knight of Swords. Okay, and for an action moving forward, we have the Princess of Wands. And for your outcome, Ace of Swords. Awesome, I love this. And up in your guidance, Queen of Cups. Okay. All right, group 2 with 8 of Cups here in your present. And when we come down here and we have the Hermit in your subconscious, I can see that you are very much in deep thought right now. Also with the Knight of Swords here, you're very intensely focused on something. You are trying to see a way forward. You're looking at all of your different options and wondering what you should do. So lately, you've probably been in a lot of deep thought, deep meditation, taking time out. You're wondering where to take your career next. With Princess of Pentacles here in your subconscious, it's because you're trying to come up with a plan. You want a plan. You're somebody who is you're a teacher. You are a teacher, and teachers have a lesson plan, and you're trying to form that plan in your mind right now. And perhaps you're not quite seeing it yet. There's something you're having a hard time letting go of. And I think with the 8 of Cups here, what I see is that as she's sitting here on this dark abyss almost, I see that you are only looking at the cups that you have, and you're worried that jumping off into this abyss, you might lose so much. And so that is why you've been ruminating and thinking about, how can I move forward? How can I turn this, what I do, into this other thing that I really want to do? I don't see you wanting to make a big career change. I see you wanting to expand on the career that you're already doing because you're really good at it. We have in the back, we have Knight of Pentacles and 3 of Pentacles. What I see with these 2 cards is that in your past is that you work well with others as a teacher. That's absolutely true. You are all about teamwork, and you have always struggled with that in teamwork, because I see that you are a very studious person. You have a very clear, organized approach to everything that you do. And with the lessons you've learned along the way with 5 of Swords, you've learned where to pick your battles. You know when it's time to confront and when it's time to stay quiet. And I see here that you have gained a lot of skills and you have a lot to share. And going forward here with the Princess of Wands, I see your action, what you are being asked to take here by your spirit guides, is to really just let yourself go with abandon. You are meant to just be a free spirit, to let yourself shine, to release that creative power inside of you. Not everything can be so planned and organized. Some things have to be inspired and they need to come from your soul. And I see that that is where you are being asked, the direction to take moving forward is to really tap into that passion you have, what it is that you really love, what it is that you're really good at, what makes you a teacher in the first place. You know, usually people go into teaching because they want other people to know. They want them to get excited about learning and learning about what this subject is that you have a lot of passion about. And this is where you're moving forward now. And you're being asked even here now in your present is to publish whatever it is that you are working on, because I see that you are working on something and you are meant to publish this and put it out there. Now, with Ace of Swords in your outcome, I see that you are going to have a very clear idea and knowing of what to do next. You are highly intuitive. Smart, yes. Capable, yes. Logical, yes. You are all of these things. And all of these things are going to help you come up with a very good plan. You're going to have a clear aha moment coming up here in the future about what it is that you're supposed to do. But it's not going to come just from your intellect. It's going to come also from you allowing yourself to be expressive, expressing your true creative self. Let that person out. She or he wants to come out. express themselves and be seen. And that's with up here with Queen of Cups. That's, follow your heart. You're really being asked to follow your heart right now and to allow that part of yourself to roam more freely. And don't overthink things. Overthinking things is your worst enemy at the moment. Right now, you are being asked to use your intuition. The Queen of Cups is psychic, and you are psychic, and you have really great intuition, and you know this, and you are being asked to use this for your guide forward, to know what to do moving forward, because you have really amazing intuition. And a lot of that is from this knowledge that you've gained over time, from working with other people, from having falling outs, and from healing, and from doing all this work that you have done. You are more than ready to move forward. Right now, you're just asked to allow yourself to be creatively free. Don't hold yourself back. Allow that artistic side of yourself, that creative expression, to roam freely, and use your intuition to help to guide you in your decisions, not just your logic. All right, let's take a look at your oracle cards to see what else wants to come through. So we pulled 2 of these ones. We have Bravely Market Your Magic, and Bliss is Worth Creating From. So as you see with this card, bliss is worth creating from, crossed out, for, crossed out, from. Yes. Princess of Wands. You're meant to create from that place of passion within you, the thing that makes you so happy, the thing that you love teaching people, what you want them to understand, what you want them to learn. You're meant to dive into those emotions and those feelings and allow them to move you forward. Bravely market your magic. Put it out there. Talk about it. Publish it. Write about it. Talk about it, because people want to know, and you will be recognized for that. It's important to know, because you have been working very hard. You are going to have contracts in the future. People will want to work with you. Don't doubt yourself right now. It's really important that you allow that other side of yourself, that highly intuitive nature, that psychic nature of yourself that you might be afraid to let out. Have a feeling that you might be a little bit afraid to let her or him out, because perhaps that's gotten you into trouble in the past with 5 of Swords. But that isn't your lesson with the 5 of Swords. Is to know when to pick your battles, and that not everybody is going to agree with you. And some people might have very strong opinions about what it is that you're teaching or what you're wanting to do, but that's not your problem. You only need to concentrate on yourself and how you want to express this thing inside you, and how you want to bring that happiness and joy to others. Okay? Next we have faith in your dreams. Yes. We have hold your vision. And finally, a new romantic cycle begins. So much like group 1. Again, if you were drawn there, you don't have to go if you don't feel drawn there, but it's a similar message in that you need to persevere and just keep going, and know the answers are going to come to you soon. With the Ace of Swords here, you're going to see the path forward. All it's asking you right now is to be brave and to put yourself out there and to let people see your happy creative side. Don't hold yourself back right now, because it's coming to fruition. The things that you would desire, they're coming. They're coming. Have faith, hold your vision. Next we have stand still. And that's what I feel with Hermit and with the 8 of Cups, is that you have been standing still. And you've been very much in a state of reflection. If you see this bird is standing in the water and it sees its reflection, you've been reflecting on things. And that's good. It's good that you've been reflecting on things, because this has given you this time to heal and move forward. But at the same time, you are being asked to move forward. You're being asked to now put yourself out there in a more creative way, so that people can see your magic. Next we have freedom. Yes. You've also probably been in a state of holding pattern for some time. Let's let her show. You've probably been in a state of of being held back for some time, with the Hermit here and such. Not necessarily that you're held back, but that you've been holding yourself back because you feel unsure of the direction forward and you are not clear yet. And you're trying to find it. You will. And that is what the Ace of Swords is saying. It's you will find. You are free. You will be free from this indecision, and you will be free from all of the strife that you've had to face in the past, really trying to make this work. Next, we have sacred boundaries, and that goes back to that Five of Swords. People might be trying to battle you. There might be some jealousy or haters, but this is saying you have boundaries that you can put up. And also, this reminds me of the Hamsa hand. The Hamsa hand, hold on, I have it here, I'll show you. The Hamsa hand is like this that I have on my charm. It's protection against the evil eye, essentially. And this reminds me of that. And it makes me think that you need to have some boundaries and protections around you for people who might want to take advantage of you, because I sense that you're this very talented, successful person, and other people might try to trample on that somewhat. And this is for you to say, no, sorry, you shall not pass. No, you're protected. Okay, your work is protected. But this is a little bit of especially up here with publisher. Definitely make sure that you have on all of your work that you are protected. You have put copyright on it, and that people know that it's yours. Make sure that it's, if you have any photos or arts that you're putting out, that you put a watermark on it or something that identifies that it's you. It's just a little bit of a protection of your work moving forward so that your success is protected. Our final two cards we have here is health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Let's put that up here. And honesty. I can always expect the truth from others, but I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. With both of these cards coming up, I feel that you're being asked to take a look at how you are managing your days. With health and honesty, be honest about it. Are you maybe not getting enough sleep, or are you not getting enough exercise? Perhaps you're eating things that are not good for you. It's just to take a look at what you're doing, because your health is important. And if, moving forward, as you're going to have a lot of work, you want to make sure that you're at your best and that you're at your strongest. And by taking care of your health, you will always be able to show up as the wonderful, vibrating, beautiful person that you are. You have so much to give. You have a lot to give. And it's just asking you to make sure that you are taking care of you. You are important too. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Do subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you back. Do leave a comment and share this video if you liked it, if you want to comment, because it all helps to support me as a creator. All right, I hope to see you again. Bye now. Hello, Group 3, and welcome to your reading. In this reading, we're going to look at your career, where you're at now and where you're going in the future. What is your career success going to look like going forward? All right, I'm going to prepare your reading and get all of your cards ready. We're going to be working with this tarot deck and these oracle cards. All right, group 3. I'm going to reveal your tarot cards in just a moment. But first, I'm going to look at this oracle deck, which is going to show us what your current career is and where your current career or new career, if that is the case, will be in the future. Let's take a look. All right, so we have 2 cards for the future and we have 1 for the present. I have to say that when I've been dealing with your cards, there's a very peaceful energy about you. You're very calm people, very serene. Or your guides are, one of the other. There's a serenity around you. All right, let's take a look at, this is current. Affirmation: I am conduit for goodness, prosperity, and love. I am focused, grounded, complete the task at hand. I am open to receiving inspiration and great wealth. Electrician. Interesting. Do you hold a specialized and very necessary role in large operation? Are you important cog in a wheel? Your position in life makes an important contribution to the whole. Be a conduit, maintain a focus on what you're good at. So with electrician, I mean, some of you might literally be an electrician, but I feel like you kind of bring light to something. You bring spark to something. So however that shows up in your own particular work, I feel that you're an illuminator. It's like you bring the darkness to light in some way, shape, or form. I really get the strong sense here that you have a career or you make your money or how you get through in this world is not the same as others. It's very different and very difficult to describe. And I see here with the electrician that you very much work with the elements too. So yeah, electricity, water and fire, you work with these elements somehow. All right. So that is the present. I'll put that up there. Now, this is the future, and we have a few, and that could be that you will be having many careers in the future, or it could just be that because there are many different people watching this, that, there's a few different ones need to come through so that everyone is included in this reading. So let's take a look. First, we have, I am motivated to be fit. I enjoy developing core strength and promoting healthy habits. I recognize that body-mind connection improves my life. Per physical trainer, is physical exercise an important part of your life? It's time to look at your ability to motivate yourself and to take actions and improve your core strength. Make a decision to increase your physical vitality and promote overall well-being, looking to be accountable for your physical habits. Okay. Next we have, I am grateful for my understanding of finances and money. I have excellent mathematical skills. I handle money with ease and intelligence. A banker. Do you wish to increase your wealth to obtain more financial security? Trust that you have the ability to be successful and prosperous in a loving, healthy way. Simply activate your inner money manager and achieve your goals. And finally, prosperity abounds in my life. Working with numbers comes easily to me. I pay attention to the details regarding the money flowing in and out of my life. Accountant. Are you a numbers person? Take a look at your assets and liabilities and find balance in the way money flows in and out of your life. Maintain mental acuity and focus when you work with numbers. Attention to detail is important today as always. All right. We're going to get to this. I do think these all three are connected. I'm going to get to this, but first let's take a look at your tarot so we can get a little more clear view of what the oracles are talking about. So your present, we had 2 cards that wanted to come out. We have the Emperor and Cosmic Coven. As I felt, you don't have a kind of career that can be explained. And some of you might actually be witches. You work literally with energy and with spells. Like, that's what you do. You have a command of whatever it is. Your cosmic coven, you have, some of you might even have almost like a cult-like following, or just a group of people that kind of surround you, or you work with them. But with the Emperor, I see that you're the one in charge, king of the castle kind of thing. Like, you're in charge of something. So you have a job or a career that is something that is managerial, or you're the head honcho. You control it all. Yeah, you're like a CEO vibes here. I really strongly felt a peacefulness from you and your guides when I was in this reading. I feel like this pile, you're very resolute inside yourselves. You have a peace inside yourselves. You're strong, very strong, strong-minded, strong-willed people, but you don't have anxiety. I don't feel it. It doesn't mean you don't worry about things, and that you aren't, some people can feel anxious about certain things, but I don't feel like it's something that is a conduit running through you, is this feeling of anxiousness. You don't feel that. I don't feel that from you. I feel that you are peaceful, strong people. Capable, knowing, you don't doubt yourselves at all. Now let's take a look at your subconscious here. Again, 3 cards wanted to come out. I think that's been the same with every pile. So we have 2 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, and 10 of Swords. All right, you're burnt out. I definitely see that you're burnt out, that you don't know what direction, how to move forward. Something is holding you back. You've been going through a lot, and you're exhausted, and you're trying to hold on to your reserves right now. Perhaps you feel tapped. There's an energy here of feeling a bit tapped in your subconscious, but that peace overrides it all. So I want to see, I'm just going to pull all your cards out here. So we have, in the past, we have 10 of Pentacles. Your lessons, we have 5 of Swords. This has come up pretty much in almost every group. Very interesting. Ace, and your action moving forward is 6 of Cups, and your outcome card is Queen of Swords. And let's take a look at your guidance. We have the Sun and 8 of Swords. I feel like you've been the family breadwinner for some time here with 10 of Pentacles in the back, that you've been the one that has been supporting your family. You've been the one that has, or you have been supported by family. So you either are the one that creates the family wealth, or you have been benefiting from family wealth, inheritance, inherited job, inherited work, inherited money. And that might be why I had a hard time finding that the career that you currently have is kind of a mystery. And I feel that it's because a lot of you don't need to work. I sense that you're a pile or a group that has a lot of material resources at hand, that you are definitely well taken care of materially, that you have a nice home, you have a lot of money in the bank. You're very good at creating abundance for yourself. And if this does not resonate with you, it is definitely something that it will be in the future. But you feel like somebody who, you have been the family, supported the family. And I don't just mean your own little family, like if you have kids and you're married. I mean the whole family. I feel like you are the head honcho of something. And the family could also just be a group of friends. We have cosmic coven. So you have a very interesting life. You have a very interesting way of working, and you have a very nuanced look at things, because I see that you have a real stronghold of family and family values, and where you want to take your family and where you want to go in the future, and how that is going to happen. And family is in quotation marks here, because family isn't necessarily your family, the blood relatives. Family is for you in this group I strongly feel are the people that you've brought around you. And I feel for a lot of you, your work is your life. That's what you do. And so it doesn't matter whatever it is that you do. And I feel that the reason why it's so hard to pin it down in this group is that you're all so very, very different, that you are going to be surrounded by a lot of people who see you as their leader, and they are supported by you in some way, shape, or form. And a lot of that is materially. And however that manifests in your life is going to be different. And again, with the 5 of Swords in your, lessons you've learned along the way, the pile 2 had the exact same thing. Whereas you've learned how to pick your battles. You've learned it's better to give love than to fight. You're a lover, not a fighter. I really sense that about this group. You're very much a lover, not a fighter. But some people have been fighting you. Perhaps you've had in the past this feeling of, winning. You need to win. There's a bit of a vibe of a need to win here. But you've learned in the past that that's not always such a good thing. You've learned how to pick your fights. And as can see now, with that being your lesson, with the 10 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles, that you are holding yourself back at the moment in your subconscious. Your subconscious wants to rest. It wants to recover. You've been stabbed in the back, or you've had a betrayal that's happened not too long ago, or you feel like you've been overwhelmed, or like you weren't able to achieve something that you wanted to achieve, and now you're holding back. You're aren't sure how to move forward with 2 of Swords here. You're really trying to see the way forward, and you aren't quite sure. But the lesson, or the action here with 6 of Cups, is to remember where you come from, your roots. There's something about your childhood, something that you did in your childhood, that is the key to now moving forward in your career. It was something that you loved. It was something that you have been nurturing over time. Perhaps you've been working through, with 10 of Pentacles in the back in the past, it could be that you have been working a family business and now you're the head of the family. And moving forward with that, it's to look back at everything that you have learned along the way and how many blessings that you have. Really, it's important to see the blessings and how far you have come in your life. That's what you're meant to see right now. With Queen of Swords in the outcome, I see you transforming into just understanding and having a clear path. You know exactly what to do. And you're going to be speaking about this. And you are still the leader with the Queen of Swords. You're always a leader. You're very much meant to be a leader. I see you as a CEO. I see you as being, you standing at the head of the table of the whole board that depend on you. I see you at being at the top. You're definitely somebody at the top, whatever that means in your specific situation. You are definitely going to be always at the top. But the important thing here is to not get bogged down in the responsibilities and the duties that are required when you are somebody in a leadership type position, to bring joy into it. We have the Sun and we have the 8 of Swords. To not let your mind hold you back with this feeling of insecurity that you have in your subconscious, because you are somebody who's very strong and capable. And other people do depend on you. And some of these people have betrayed you in the past. But you are meant to look back at the fond memories from the past and the good things that have happened with gratitude, so you can move forward and have clarity and transform this doubt, this feeling of failure that some of you are feeling, into true faith in yourself and clear vision forward and believing in yourself. And don't allow your negative thoughts or any kind of self-sabotaging behavior ruin it for you. because you are definitely meant to have success. We have accountant, banker, and physical trainer. I really see here that you're getting very clear on what it is that you want to do, how you want to be. You're getting strong. You're sharpening your sword in every way, shape, or form. You're getting fit in your body. You're getting your finances in order. You're taking things seriously, really seriously, and you're making sure no stone is left unturned here in the future of your success. And that is going to be the success that is going to come because of how diligent and detail oriented that you are. You have a pragmatic side to you that's going to come out very much in the future. You will always be in a leadership type position, and it's important to bring fun into it and be happy and enjoy it. Enjoy yourself. Allow yourself to shine. You're meant to. You are meant to shine. All right, let's take a look at your oracle cards and see what else wants to come through. Okay, so we have two of the first ones, which is inflow with money. There's a lot of things coming up about money here. And befriend the word polarize. Okay. I definitely feel that some of you have had a betrayal in the past. Perhaps you lost money, or you weren't able to achieve the goal that you really wanted to achieve because you've been sabotaged. Some of that is your own self-sabotage, but also it's from people who have been competing with you and are, combative. And so it's okay if people don't agree with you and they don't like what you're doing. I see that you need to move forward with real attitude of I am in flow with money, because I feel here with the Four of Pentacles that you're holding back. Perhaps you're being very frugal with your resources right now because you're worried about it, and that's fine. But the message here is very much to find that place of gratitude. Know that you're safe, that you are successful, that you will be successful, and it's okay if other people find that difficult to swallow. It's not your business what they think of you. It's not your business what other people think of you and what you're doing. All that matters is that what you're doing is bringing a flow of abundance into your life that is going to help others as well, and that you are taking care of your family, and that you are living with integrity. All right, we have opportunity and potential. I see that you're having a hard time seeing your potential, and soon an opportunity will arise that will allow you to see your potential. That's going to get you out of this Two of Swords place where you're feeling confused about how to move forward. The potential is there. As I've been saying throughout this reading, I strongly see that this is a group of people who are very capable, who could be CEOs. You could run corporations. You can run the world. You need to believe in that in yourself. Opportunities will come that will put you in these places of authority, and it's important that you take them and you know that you are capable. Next, we have no expectations. With this card of Two of Swords again in your subconscious, also with the Ten of Swords, and you're not feeling strong right now, and you're not sure how to move forward. You've been through a lot, and you're exhausted, and your subconscious is just exhausted. And this is saying release any expectations you have about where things are going and how these opportunities will arise, because the answers will become clear in the future. You'll know. All you need to know is that you are strong enough and capable enough of handling anything. Next, peace. I am being in love, and I release all negative energy. That's what I felt very much when I tuned into this group. You are a very peaceful group. Very peaceful. You have an ability, if you don't feel it now, the ability to feel completely at peace. It's there. You're very close to it, I feel. It's at the end of a difficult cycle, and peace is coming to you again. Next, we have balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Also, with the physical trainer and such in the future, I do feel that you are going to be using your money and your success to better get healthy and fit in your own body. I see you working out more and doing a lot more training, physical training, and getting yourself strong so that you can handle more responsibilities. It feels right now that you are reserving your energy because you feel very tapped. But in the future, you are going to have a lot more energy, and you're going to be able to think more clearly, and you will be able to have more money to work with to enable you to feel strong and bring your body and mind into a state of real health and fitness. Next, we have discipline. Definitely coming forward through here with the physical trainer and the banker. And I see you having a lot more discipline in the future, especially around your career. This is going to be very important for your success, that you are, working out, you are, eating right, and you are very conscious about how you're spending your money and more importantly, how you're saving and investing your money, and that you are doing your taxes and that you are keeping things organized. And this is all going to help you with that success that is absolutely coming your way. I see you having an abundance of money coming your way. There's a lot of money coming your way, and it's going to help free you from a situation. It's going to help to allow you to do more, especially get yourself into that physical fitness that you want to achieve. All right, so we have a few of these Moonology cards that wanted to come out, so let's take a look. We have your dreams need a practical plan. And that's 2 again with the 2 of Swords. And I sense that your dreams with this in the future, with the success, is to always make sure that when you are achieving your goals, that you are taking it seriously, that you are making sure that you have passwords written down, that you know what accounts you have made. Keep a record, a log of all of the things that you do. It may be that you're somewhat disorganized, and this is a bit of a message here to get a little bit more organized, because it's going to really boost you in your future success. Next, we have nothing is yet set in stone. Same with no expectations. You don't know what's coming. There's something that wants to come. That's why it's being hidden from you, because you're meant to kind of discover it on your own, and you're going to get there. There's more that needs to be revealed, and a lot that's coming up from the past. You're in a healing place right now, and to honor that healing place. Next, we have a win-win outcome is in the forecast. All of those people that were, trying to fight with you before, and any of that will all be resolved, both in your mind and in your heart. It's not going to bring you down anymore. You're going to see everything very clearly, and you're going to see how everything works out for you. Next, and finally, bring love into the situation. The self-care card. Take care of yourself. Very much coming through here is a card of taking care of yourself. Love yourself. Love your body. Love all of you. All of the mistakes that you've made in the past, and all of the things that you said that maybe you regret, and all the people that cause you harm. Not necessarily, you don't have to love them if you don't want to, but to love yourself for how you handled that situation. Even if you think it was handled poorly, that's okay. You need to pour love into everything into your life right now, and that is where the healing is going to come in, especially looking back. It's important to see yourself as successful, because you are successful, and you will be very successful. And this reading is trying to prepare you for that by helping you bring more self-confidence into you and how you think about things, and how you viewed the past and your past successes and failures, and that all of those are looked to with a sense of love for yourself and for the absolute magnificent success that is definitely coming your way in the future, because you are going to achieve your goals. You are going to achieve your goals. Just believe in yourself. Be in flow with money. Don't be afraid of it. Don't let anything, no doubts, take all of those doubts out, because You are definitely meant to be successful. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, Group 3. I hope this reading helped you. Do subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you back. Like, comment, share on this reading. If this reading resonated with you and you'd like to comment and share, it just all helps my own channel grow and helps me as a creator. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye now.